LeBron James mocks Stephen A. Smith over boxing video with three-word taunt. LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith have been locked in a bizarre feud stirred on by the outspoken ESPN personality, who has continued to goad the Los Angeles Lakers star, and James responded. LeBron James hit back at ESPN personality Stephen A. Smith by posting an amusing video of the 57-year-old boxing. The feud between James and Smith has captivated basketball and is elevating to frankly ridiculous heights. Earlier this month, during the Los Angeles Lakers' overtime win against the New York Knicks, on the back of his 31 points, James confronted Smith over his treatment of his son Bronny. James looked visibly irritated with Smith, speaking with him before storming off to the locker room, while the 57-year-old shook his head in disagreement as he sat down in his seat. Smith later claimed James accused him of talking poorly about Bronny, but the ESPN star insisted James himself is actually to blame. A few weeks later, the feud is still rumbling on. On Wednesday, James appeared on The Pat McAfee Show and addressed his clash with Smith, stating he was displeased with the way his son was being discussed. Proving James right, Smith decided he needed to answer immediately. He went on his YouTube show and, completely seriously, said, "If that man would have put his hands on me, I would have immediately swung on him. Immediately. Given he has a tremendous height, weight, and sheer athletic advantage." James had some fun with Smith's startling comment. The usually reserved James shared an old video of Smith boxing on Instagram, along with the caption, "Whump whump whump up." Smith tried to play down the weight of his comments, taking to X to clarify that he knows he would come out of any physical showdown with James worse for wear. He wrote, "Nice try, folks. On my show, I said I would have swung on at King James had he slapped me. Like lots of y'all said I was scared he would have done a few weeks ago. I also said immediately after that I would have gotten my ass thoroughly kicked by the 6'8", 250-pound Goliath, but folks just left that part of my YouTube sentence out. Ha! Okay, have fun." However, rather inconsistently, Smith continued to take issue with James posting the video. On Thursday's episode of First Take, Smith claimed James is stooping to new lows simply because he recognizes Michael Jordan as the greatest basketball player in history, rather than the four-time MVP. "That's how petty you've become," Smith said in his rant. "When has LeBron ever done something like that? This man is in his feelings. I wonder why? Could it be because I don't believe you're the GOAT?" James is not letting the surprising personal beef affect his performances on the court. After recently returning from injury, the 40-year-old's tip-in beat the buzzer to ensure the Lakers defeated the Indiana Pacers on Wednesday night. James' 44-28 Lakers are next in action against the 32-40 Chicago Bulls on Thursday, March 27.